Monday, October 3rd, 2016. Welcome to this edition of the Government News Brief. In the news, a salvager has been engaged to remove the sunken dredge from the Mazaruni River. Construction of incinerators in Region 1 could lead to improved solid waste management, and the Ministry of Social Protection Labour Department is bringing back democratic cooperative systems across Guyana. Stay tuned for the details. Thank you for staying with us. I am Renetta Lafleur. Now for the details. The Maritime Administration, MARAD, of the Ministry of Public Infrastructure has engaged the services of a professional salvager to remove the sunken dredge in the Mazaruni River. Tiffany Rodias tells us more.
Leroy Benjamin has been asked to assess the situation with the dragger that is listing badly in the river channel at the Perry-Map Falls. Benjamin and Harbour Master Acting Michael Talent visited the site on Saturday. According to Talent, they should be able to say this week when salvaging would begin.
I think the owner of the dragger is making some efforts, as I can see, but I think his efforts are not enough to clear the channel. That is why we at the Maritime Administration Department will remove the dragger earliest.
The dragger, owned by Crown Mining of North Road, Georgetown, was being relocated from the Mazaruni Mining District to the Essequibo when it ran aground in June of this year. When Gina spoke with the director of Crown Mining, Mahendra Prasad, on Saturday, he said the company is making efforts to move the equipment, measuring more than 3,000 square feet.
When we pulled yesterday, the dragger moved back up about 3 feet, right? Moved about 2.5 feet out of the channel, into the land. In my estimation, we'll be doing another pull this afternoon. In my estimation, we'll be doing another pull. We'll be pulling the dragger off the falls this afternoon.
Salvage Captain Leroy Benjamin is expected to present his findings and recommendations to the MARAD by the end of today, Monday, and works will commence shortly. There are reports that boats cannot pass due to the location of the wreckage. For the Government News Brief, I'm Tiffany Rogers.
Participants in the HAZE program are receiving their stipends. Minister within the Ministry of Indigenous Peoples Affairs has apologized for the late payments.
Participants and facilitators of the Hinterland Employment and Youth Service program in Region 10, Hururu, were the first to receive payment. Minister within the Ministry of Indigenous Peoples Affairs, Valerie Garrido-Lowe, said there were a number of challenges that caused the delay of payment.
We have had some teething problems which developed a delay in stipends to both facilitators and to youths. Youths are supposed to have stipends every 2 months as well as facilitators. And I do apologize for the lateness and the teething problems, but that is being ironed out right now.
Payment of stipends to those who participated in the HAZE program across all 112 indigenous communities should be completed before mid-October. Under the HAZE program, participants undergo 12 months of training, during which they are paid $30,000 per month. 10 of the $30,000 is retained and handed over to the participants when they complete the program.
As our government say, and I believe, and you wish, that all would enjoy a good life. Let us work together to make sure that that happens.
Meanwhile, participants and facilitators are relieved that they are receiving their stipends.
Yes, I received it this morning.
And how do you feel?
A little better, and seeing that it's about heritage, so it came in a lot of handy.
It's much better because it makes it easier for me, like helping out my social needs and stuff like that. Very good.
Today that they received their stipend, and I know they would continue come to school regularly.
Under the HAZE program, youths are trained and certified in areas of garment construction, carpentry, joinery, tourism, auto mechanic, and entrepreneurship. They are also taught mathematics and English language. Isaiah Braffett, Government News Brief.
The construction of incinerators at health facilities in Region 1 could see better management of solid waste in the health sector. Delicia Haynes has the details.
2 incinerators are being built in Region 1 to dispose of medical waste. According to the Regional Health Officer of Region 1, Cyril Maquat, the incinerator should be ready before the end of the year.
It's a total of 26 million in total, and we expect to roll out both of that project, one in Mabaruma and one in Pikira. Those are the areas that need it the most.
Solid waste management consultant Rufus Lewis says most health facilities face challenges when it comes to managing the disposal of medical waste.
Many of them do not have a secondary storage area for the waste. As waste are generated within the facility, they need a suitable place right near to where the transportation is available, where the waste can be collected to either treatment facility or to a disposal site.
The advantages of proper medical waste disposal include the creation of a healthy atmosphere that is free from microbes, thus minimizing the risk of infection to staff, visitors, and other people, cutting off unpleasant sights and bad odors, and the reduction of harmful insects. For the Government News Brief, I am Delicia Haynes.
The Sapphire Ring Road project is nearing completion. Here is more from Demila Henry.
The B to C Field Ring Road is 85% completed, and the C to D Ring Road is 45% complete. The E Field Main Access Road is 100% completed. Minister within the Ministry of Public Infrastructure, Annette Ferguson, says the project is being carried out to international standards.
A field to B field, this is the Ring Road there in Sapphire. And this contract was awarded to Mr. Ivor Allen to the tune of $82,885,060, right? 80% of the works have been completed as of to date. So you got both culverts cast in place, completed, placing crusher run ongoing. As I said before, before you apply the final thing, you want to ensure you get proper materials.
Ferguson has appealed to residents not to vandalize the newly installed street lights or destroy the roads and culverts. When Gina spoke with some of the residents, they commended the works.
It is excellent because for years I'm in here and I never see that before. So that is excellent because now we have lights that we can able to see.
It's a good thing. It's good. Well done. Well done. Sapphire developing, because for the time I live in here, Sapphire come a long way with water, light, telephone, and now we're getting road. I appreciate that a lot. You have no idea. At least over there, we already have light over there. I'm looking forward for light over here.
Works on the Sapphire Ring Road project started in December 2015. For this Government News Brief, Demila Henry Rowe.
The Ministry of Social Protection Department of Labor is on a mission to resuscitate democratic cooperative systems across Guyana. Details from Delon Sanku.
Minister within the Ministry of Social Protection with responsibilities for labour, Keith Scott, today met with members of the cooperative societies of Region 3. The minister's aim is to visit all the cooperative society and to assist them with reconstructing their systems, and those that are able to manage themselves properly will be assisted further.
We must move beyond the point where we are just the third pillar of the Ghana's economy as it used to be. But you must understand that now is the time for us to be the most vibrant, if possible, of all sectors, the co-op sector, private enterprise, and government sector. This sector has the capacity. We have millions of dollars not just floating around because there's no direction. We want to mobilize that set of money in your interest.
The minister says that his ministries intend to see cooperative back on stream, and for those that are corrupt, interim management councils will be set up to make sure systems fall in line.
What we need to have in place is total accountability, audited accounts that must be audited, and a cooperation existing between the league and each cooperative. Because we need to understand that we have obligations to the league. We need to understand that we have obligations to the members.
Additionally, the minister added that there are plans to have children and youths involved in the process.
We intend to bring on stream as well the thrift societies and the children's credit unions and big credit unions as well, so that from a very early age, children will understand that it's no longer as Mr. Pancho had said, a penny bank that you must think about. But you must understand that you are mobilizing funds available within the community to have it finally really be funneled back into that community.
The minister plans to have another meeting with members of the Cooperative Society of Region 3 since one meeting is not enough to cover the issues of the region. Delon Sanko for the Government's News Brief.
United Nations General Assembly has designated October 1 as the International Day of Older Persons under the theme, Take a Stand Against Ageism. Guyana has opted to celebrate and recognize the elderly for the entire month. According to the World Health Organization (WHO), ageism is stereotyping and discriminating on the basis of a person's age. As we celebrate the month of the elderly, let us bring back the dignity, respect, love, care, and concern that have always been associated with the elderly people. Don't forget, aging brings about both opportunities and challenges. Some opportunities include the continued contribution of older persons to local and national life, the transference of skills, knowledge, and values from one generation to another. Gina joins Guyana in celebrating the elderly. That has brought us to the end of today's edition of the Government News Brief. The details of these and other stories can be found on Gina's website. Gina has an active Facebook page, and we encourage you to visit and like us so you can be informed as the news unfolds. Do join us again tomorrow for another edition of the Government News Brief. I am Renetta LaFleur. Thank you for watching.